Welcome everybody to Bajerski YouTube channel. Today we're talking about 4 beautiful crystals and of course the crystal itself, what we're going to explain a little bit in detail. Actually, if you want to head to the last video I've just made, you'll only find it if you go to the live button. You have to click on the live button and you'll see the videos there. And I do talk a little bit about this crystal. So I'm going to show you the crystal that I talked about and then the other 3 others. So there you go, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Namibia is where these come from. It's beautiful. On Mother Stone. Sorry about Lily. She's only protecting the place. Look at that one. Wow. Gorgeous. Beautiful. And this piece. Look at that gorgeous piece. Lovely. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, welcome to the world of black tourmaline. Absolutely gorgeous. Famous in the world for many beautiful energy clearances from the physical and the emotional and the spiritual body. One is such called grief, the pain, the suffering. This crystal is really that crystal that I turned to over 2 decades for working with clients who suffered with grief. So not only grief, but I also think people who suffer with low vibes, those that just struggle with life, those that kind of can't let go of certain situations in their life, and it just holds and the memory keeps coming back. There's something very special about black tourmaline, how it heals the low frequency, and the way it does it is it's like a frequency that melts away any kind of low vibration, low frequency, low energy, bad dark energy. It heals that away. It's a very special crystal in so many ways. Look at that, it looks like a cube, right? That's because it is. Because each one of these little beauties are little cubes. Absolutely gorgeous how these grow. Really beautiful. So these 4 pieces have been with me now for well over 6 months. So I've worked with them for 6 months, putting pure energy healing into them. I actually been working with them individually on what I say, how do I put it, absent healing with clients who are struggling with family members who moved over to the spirit world. So I actually work with them as I'm giving healing to them and sending pure energy healing. So not only do they have the memory of healing, but they also have the unique memory of itself from Namibia. Beautiful, really beautiful. So how do I use it? If I'm holding this one, it will be put round about here. So my boobies are here. I'll put it round about here. And I'll just work with cleansing and clearing anything that I feel that I'm holding on to. And most of the time, I don't really hold on to anything, but it's good to keep a check. If you are somebody who really struggles to let go, this is where I would suggest, first of all, you can move up a little bit as well, come down, and then I would go to the sides, around, sides, all over the head. So these are the places that I would work with this crystal. If you go to markbajerski.com, you'll see a beautiful collection of pendants. Those pendants I recommend you wear roughly about here again. Always perfect, round about there. So yeah, what do I love about the difference in energy of each one? There's a lot going on in this one. This is very unique. There's something going on in that. When I work with this one, it's a lovely piece to hold in the hand and to work with. And normally I keep my fingers round about here so I can work this way. And I'm getting the feeling of all that energetic frequency of all these little pointers everywhere from the cube. It's absolutely beautiful. And same here, I'll do the same here. Certain crystals like this one, I'll always put my palm on this surface of the natural surface there and work with this beautiful, the way it's just naturally cut is phenomenal, and I'll work this way. This is lovely to work with as well. This is, like for me, I like to use it in the hand, and if I am working it on the chest, I'll hold it here and I'll meditate for about 20 minutes like this. It's easier. It's easier than holding it there. Two hands, and just place your hands there, and it works really well. Some people, this is gorgeous as well. Look at this, and you can see it also. It has beautiful quartz in between. That is very special. Hey, talk about a matrix there. It's beautiful. So yeah, all four pieces are phenomenal. So the energy of grief normally comes from memory of the brain kicking into some thought or feeling or seeing something, or just all of a sudden you just think of somebody who was moved into the light, and what, for whatever reason you think of them, whether it's negative, whether it's grief, whether it's I wish I would have said this, I wish I'd have done this, whatever it may be, if it's a low energy when you're thinking about them, it needs to be healed. So predominantly working from the head downwards is always, as a healer, we always work from the head downwards, because we know that that is where the energy starts from, the brain kicking in this frequency. And then it moves down like a dirty, mucky energy, and it goes to the throat, moves down here, and sometimes it also sits on the stomach. So when you're working with this crystal, work from here and go down to your stomach. This is my suggestion, and that way you'll clear all of that. Keeping it close to your bed is always a good thing if you suffer a lot with grief. Bed or in your bag, and then put it next to your bed, or again somewhere close in a room where you're spending a lot of time in, put it in that room as well. And never forget to meditate with it. And lastly, with black tourmaline, I think it has a frequency that lifts you and tries to help you see grief for what it truly is. And as I said in that video below this one, or the one before it, if you watch it, it's called part 2 of how to begin working with crystals. Ultimately, with black tourmaline, when you're working on a low frequency and energy like grief, ultimately what you're looking for is to change that feeling of grief into a feeling of my family in the spirit world are by my side right now. So every time you have a thought of them, it isn't a grief feeling, it's a feeling of joy, and the fact that they're there, whispering in our ear, loving us, watching over us, and always guiding us in the right direction. That is for sure. So black tourmaline helps you through the process of grief or low feelings, bad feelings about others, so that you clear that. And it has this unique ability to help you see the truth through the grief and the sorrow and the dark moments in life. So I shall put these very special 4 pieces that have had at least 100 hours of working alongside me each, because they've been with me for months and months, and I've loved working with them, and I hope that you benefit from the energy that I've placed into them as well. So again, 4 very, very special pieces, and they'll be up on markbajerski.com with my absolutely beautiful collection, all worked upon by myself, of black tourmaline. Have a most amazing day. Take care.